Hidden deep within the misty mountains of northwest Vietnam are small villages where ancient wedding traditions have survived for centuries. Here, a wedding is not just about two people. Hidden deep within the misty mountains of northwest Vietnam are small villages where ancient wedding traditions have survived for centuries. Here, a wedding is not just about two people getting married. It becomes a celebration for the entire village. Getting married, it becomes a celebration for the entire village. From the haunting sound of traditional bamboo flutes echoing through the mountains to the colorful handmade embroidered clothing, everything feels like stepping into another world untouched by modern life. Many ethnic groups in the mountains, such as the Hmong Thai and Dao people, often meet during mountain markets or colorful spring festivals. Some love stories begin with nothing more than a single glance, a dance, or the sound of a young man playing a traditional flute in the middle of a crowded market. Their love stories may seem simple, but they are often deeply loyal and genuine. One of the most fascinating traditions for foreign visitors is the Hmong custom known as wife pulling. In the past, when a young couple agreed they wanted to marry, the man would symbolically bring the woman to his family's house for a few days before officially asking for marriage. While this may sound shocking to Western audiences at first, in many real situations it traditionally happened with mutual agreement between the couple. Before the wedding day, the entire village becomes busy with preparations. Some people cook sticky rice, others prepare meat, while families gather around open fires late into the night. What surprises many foreigners is that neighbors and relatives come to help voluntarily without being paid. In these remote mountains, community bonds remain incredibly strong, and weddings are one of the rare moments when everyone gathers together in celebration. On the wedding day, the bride wears an incredibly detailed handmade traditional outfit. Some dresses take months to complete because every tiny pattern is carefully embroidered by hand. The silver jewelry and unique headpieces are not only beautiful decorations but also the wedding
symbols
procession
of cultural
often walks
identity
along
passed
winding
down through
mountain paths
generations.
carrying gifts, rice wine, and the echoing sound of traditional instruments. In some villages, brides still take part in an emotional wedding crying tradition before leaving home. The tears are not meant to show sadness alone, but deep gratitude and love for the parents she is about to leave behind. As the wedding group gets close to the groom's house, the bride often stops briefly beside the road or under a small wooden shelter to adjust her traditional outfit one last time. Her mother, aunts, and sisters gently fix her embroidered headpiece, smooth out the colorful folds of her handmade dress, and carefully straighten the shining silver jewelry around her neck. The moment feels both emotional and intimate. Around her, older women in the family are also dressed in beautifully embroidered traditional clothing filled with bright colors and intricate patterns sewn completely by hand. Against the cold mountain landscape, their clothing almost makes the narrow village path glow with life. Once everything is ready, the bride's family forms a long line to escort her toward the groom's house. The narrow mountain path leading to the wooden home quickly fills with relatives, friends, and villagers eager to witness this special moment. Bright traditional embroidered clothing creates a river of color moving through the village while laughter and conversations echo across the hillsides. Some elderly family members walk beside the bride holding umbrellas over her, while curious children excitedly follow behind the Purchesi. Right outside the groom's courtyard, the sound of traditional horns and bamboo instruments suddenly fills the air to welcome the bride's procession. Men from the groom's family, dressed in traditional clothing, stand proudly near the entrance smiling and offering cups of homemade rice wine to arriving guests. The echo of the instruments rolling through the mountains creates an atmosphere that feels both sacred and joyful at the same time. As soon as the bride steps through the front door of the groom's house, the atmosphere inside the wooden home suddenly becomes more sacred and ceremonial. The groom and his family begin traditional ancestor worship rituals that have been passed down for generations in the mountain villages. On the family altar in the center of the house are bowls of rice, meat, rice wine, and burning incense offered to inform the ancestors that a new family member has arrived. Beside them, a traditional shaman performs ancient spiritual ceremonies meant to introduce the bride to the spirits of the groom's family and pray for happiness, healthy livestock, good harvests, and peace for the newly married couple. As the rhythmic chanting fills the wooden house, everyone watches quietly with deep respect. The house quickly fills with people, laughter, and excitement. Guests from nearby villages crowd around the fire and long wooden tables, eager to witness traditions that have survived for centuries. Women dressed in vibrant embroidered clothing sit together talking quietly while men pour homemade rice wine and laugh loudly across the room. Through the haze of cooking smoke and the warm glow of the fire, the entire scene feels incredibly authentic, a rare glimpse into a world where ancient customs are still part of everyday life.